So, as the loser of the first game of the 8-bit Ladderwars finals, Tarnation has chosen the map Galactic Grotto. Sticking with the menacing colours he picked the first time, he has now changed over to playing the Guardians? Renegades, even? Renegades? I always get these names mixed up. For some reason, I feel like Guardians is a more suitable name for Renegades, and the other way around. I don't know. Renegades. Anyway. And AOL Recon, in the pink down here, pink or purple, whatever, is going to be sticking with the Lightbringers, as I will expect him to do for every game in this tournament. And as 8-bit replays continues to give me mini heart attacks throughout this. So this is an interesting match choice. It's pretty much seen as sort of, quite a balanced map by most people. Most people, I think, seem to pretty much like this map, pretty much accept this as a good map. It's a very StarCrafty sort of map. In the way it's sort of designed. But it has some open areas, it has some chokes, it has lots of different elevations, lots of different attack paths, and I'm interested to see what Tarnation is going to do in this, because we could see him doing some sort of tank crush, some sort of JPS style tank crush, some sort of Zerton style heavy air, or we could see if he has some sort of idea for some sort of unorthodox strategy that would work against Lightbringers, like that Marine Tower Rush we saw in the last game. Nothing too crazy seems to be coming out from him so far, though. He's building very aggressively, but the buildings that he's building are pretty standard. And it looks like it will be some sort of tank crush, some sort of aggressive tank play. Now, Recon doesn't know this. He will have to put in some micro work in order to defend this, because a lot of his units are crushable. These spearmen against the tank crush are going to become pretty useless pretty quickly, and the water elementals will be good with the amount of early infantry there are. But once the tanks start getting up, he's really going to want trees. But trees are coming out. Trees are good against this position, as they are against most things in this game. So I'm not too worried for Recon at this point. Armoured cars aren't going to be a huge worry for any sort of potential harassment. So I think he's pretty happy to just sit here and just do the Lightbringers thing. Just get up to his strong late game where he can get Phoenixes and everything into his army. And then he'll just be able to hold off whatever Tarnation throws at him. And he has pushed out as he tried to build down on slow ground and found Tarnation's army. He doesn't have much in this clump specifically to deal with it, but in the clump that is coming up from the other side, he does have some water elementals. And he has started to put rangers into this army, which are going to deal quite well with a lot of these infantry that are in this blob. But pushed back into a corner, this army from Tarnation is not going to last long. Tarnation again going for trying to get some towers down. This makes a lot more sense, though. I feel these towers are a lot better, but being pushed into a corner means he has nowhere to escape the crush of these trees. And this rocket turret is up now, but it should be focused by these trees soon. And this attack has now failed. This pretty much is the game here, honestly. In this situation where you have not given yourself a strong late game and your attack has been so heavily put down by the Lightbringers, there's nothing you're going to be doing here. Tree is just going to start pushing into here, and the GG is thrown out by Tarnation 2-0 to Recon, although this is a best of 5, and so one more win will not be enough. Recon is going to need 2 more wins in order to close out this series.